They're ready. And they're off racing, and Harry Angel's jumped out pretty well in this Kipco British Champion Sprint Stakes as they race down the centre of the track, and Sands of Marley is the early leader. Harry Angel on the near side, the stand side in the all blue, Don Juan triumphant, Dream of Dreams pressing forward in the blue and yellow on the far side. They're followed by Brando and Lamato and Sir Dancelot, and then Projection just in behind those on the far side, Speak in Colours, and Harry Angel sitting in third place at the moment. Bacchus is towards the right in the purple and pink jacket. Towards the rear of the field, Son of Rest is held up, so too Librisa Breeze, and the Tin Man is buried in the pack, and on the extreme left in the blue and white jacket is Taz Leet. They run on now towards the final 2.5 furlongs. Sands of Marley from Don Juan triumphant, Dream of Dreams and Harry Angel on the right moving well. Sir Dancelot chasing, Taz Leet flying home far side from Speak in Colours, and then Brando. It's still Sands of Marley. Now Kirby says go on Harry Angel on the near side as they race inside the final furlong, but Sands of Marley not stopping. Harry Angel trying to bridge the gap near side, getting there slowly but surely as they race the line, but Sands of Marley is not for passing here and keeps on going heroically to win the sprint from Harry Angel. And they're off. Snowfall perhaps the slowest to leave the stalls, but has recovered past Invite, who's dropped in towards the inside. Going forward is Mystery Angel from La Joconde, and these two have opened up about 4 lengths clear of Ashada in third. Then Alba Flora towards the inside, followed by Snowfall and Lady Hayes next to the running rail in the dark cap and the white sleeves. Tribal Craft is second last in the early stages, and Invite remains switched off in last place as they make the run downhill, and reasonably well strung out with Mystery Angel on the inside of La Joconde. They're still 3 or 4 lengths clear of Ashada, and they're followed then by Alba Flora, the favourite. Snowfall on the outside of Lady Hayes. Snowfall in 6th place at the moment of the 8 runners. Tribal Craft, and lastly Invite. Running round the bottom right-hander at Swindley Bottom. Mystery Angel and La Joconde now racing as 1, 3, 4 lengths back to Ashada in third. Alba Flora in fourth, followed by Snowfall, the Triple Oaks winner on the outside of Lady Hayes, Tribal Craft and the nose banded Invite. Running uphill now and on their way passing the 6 furlong marker, and at this point La Joconde is sent ahead by Holly Doyle, who's already having a very good day again on Champions Day. La Joconde from Mystery Angel, Alba Flora, Lady Hayes is on the inside, Ashada's just tracking the leaders still, then Snowfall and Invite and Tribal Craft. Racing towards the final half mile, and then soon they'll be swinging right-handed for home. La Joconde the leader, Mystery Angel, Ashada, then Lady Hayes creeping around the inside of Alba Flora. No move from Snowfall yet. Ryan Moore's only got 2 behind him, and they are Tribal Craft and Invite. About to swing the corner, passing the 3 furlong marker, and La Joconde out in front, but ridden now to maintain the advantage over Mystery Angel. Ashada travels well in third. Alba Flora, Snowfall will probably be pulled to the outside, and here she comes, followed by Lady Hayes, Invite and Tribal Craft. Ashada took it up from Alba Flora. Snowfall into third, just hanging a little as they race on to the final furlong. Ashada from Alba Flora. Snowfall needs to do more. It's Ashada on the far side of Alba Flora. Snowfall looks beat in third. Alba Flora is wearing away at Ashada. Ashada far side, Alba Flora near side, and it's Ashada. Ashada on the far side from Alba Flora in the fillies and mares. Snowfall well beaten back in third. And they're off and racing. Glen Shield bouncing out strongly in the centre in the beige dark blue, far side Cape Byron with Happy Power both showing speed. Lope Fernandez tracking them in the purple silks. Art Power is towards the centre, one of the greys alongside fellow grey Speak in Colours in the red cap. Oxted on the near side being held together by Kieran Fallon in the early stages, followed then by the Tin Man and Chief of Chiefs and One Master and Brando. Dream of Dreams on this near side, getting pretty handy now in the blue yellow colours as they race through the first 2.5 furlongs. Starman further back. Sonala is towards the rear of the field as well as they race on towards the halfway stage, and it's Glen Shield that blazes the trail from Cape Byron. Oxted coming there on the right. Dream of Dreams moving very well indeed, followed by Speak in Colours, and then Happy Power on the far side. Chief of Chiefs with Lope Fernandez and the Tin Man as they race on now towards the final furlong and a half. Oxted just about shading the advantage from Glen Shield. Now Dream of Dreams coming
coming under pressure. Chasing hard behind them is Art Power, and then from the back, One Master is now staying on in determined fashion. Oxted clinging on from Glen Shield. Here's Brando as well with One Master and Art Power. Glen Shield far side, Brando on the near side. Oh, it's tight. Brando near side of Glen Shield.
The horses are all installed and they're off and racing. Dubai Prince jumps out well from the wide gate. Frankie, however, not inclined to press on as Ransom Note, So You Think, and Nathaniel underneath him begin to press forward. Cirrus des Eagle with the Cecil pair, Midday and Twice Over, ensuring that a few having to cover ground. Casamento's white cap is one of those that's deep. Wigmore Hall climbing over horses as Nathaniel sent on with Ransom Note are the two that show the way. So Ransom Note and Nathaniel leading by 2 lengths early on from in third place So You Think. Dubai Prince hasn't been able to get in from that gate, 3 wide on the outside of the green cap of Twice Over, and Cirrus des Eagle, who races in about a 5th or 6th place at the moment. Snow Fairy's on the inside without a little wider. The white cap of Casamento, Midday drifting back in the field with Shree Future, Wigmore Hall, and last of all is Green Destiny. So Nathaniel passing the 5 furlong point, leading by a neck or so from Ransom Note in second. So You Think, getting a lovely trail into the race, is in third place. Cirrus des Eagle races in fourth, just ahead of Snow Fairy. Dubai Prince has had a wide trip throughout on the outside of the dual winner Twice Over. Shree Future up the inside. Casamento as Midday picks her way through the field, then Wigmore Hall, and still at the rear of the field is pushed along Green Destiny. So turning back towards home, Ransom Note and Nathaniel have increased the pace. So You Think had a lovely trail into this, is in third place. Twice Over moves through into fourth. Snow Fairy, Cirrus des Eagle both travel okay on the heels of the leaders. Dubai Prince is being bumped along with Shree Future. Midday's quite a long way back as now Nathaniel strikes for home. 2 furlongs out. Nathaniel, the move covered by So You Think, has got to within half a length. Cirrus des Eagle, Snow Fairy towards the outside. Twice Over can't go on. Midday tries to stay on So You Think, and Cirrus des Eagle, then Snow Fairy looking for an out underneath the pair. Will we switch to the outside? Midday and Green Destiny. Cirrus des Eagle on the outside of So You Think. Snow Fairy is back in third. Cirrus des Eagle on the near side for Christophe Soumillon. Cirrus des Eagle, the Champion Stakes, goes to France. Cirrus des Eagle, the winner. So they're all set for the Kipco Champion Stakes. They're sent on their way. 10 furlongs the trip. Jack Hobbs just chased up early to see where he's going to slot in. Out wide, Maverick Wave racing solo at the moment. Jack Hobbs is going forward. Air Pilot moving forward, and also the Corsican in company with Vadamos. So sweeping in front of the field, Maverick Wave. William Buick trying to get onto that horse's quarters on Jack Hobbs with Air Pilot, Vadamos, and up the inside the Corsican as they make the turn. Racing History in 6th place. Palace Prince just ahead of the grey Sumbal as they prepare now to take the turn at the far end. Dropping to midfield, we have Sumbal with Vadamos just ahead of that one now, moving up into about 3rd place. Racing Keenly. Ribbons is towards the back with Tullius. Found is the overall back marker, and also held up is Lightning Spear. So Maverick Wave trying to break this field apart, and Jack Hobbs has made the rail from that wide out gate and is the closest pursuer. Vadamos not giving Jack Hobbs too much racing advantage in 3rd place with the Corsican and Air Pilot. Palace Prince lit up on the outside of Racing History's white cap. Then behind these Fascinating Rock, Sumbal comes next. Ribbons has about 3 behind. Found is the overall back marker, just preceded by Tullius and Lightning Spear. Maverick Wave, Jack Hobbs in 2nd place, breezing along in the all blue with the blue cap. Then Vadamos racing on the outside of the Corsican. 5th for Air Pilot as they make the turn, and Maverick Wave has done his job perfectly. Towed Jack Hobbs into the race, who's half a length away with William Buick poised to press the button. In 3rd place, Vadamos on the outside of the Corsican, who peels off to have a crack. Then behind these Racing History, Vadamos, Palace Prince down the outside. Jack Hobbs now moves to the front, pricks his ears, has a looks around. The Corsican in 2nd place, Racing History, Air Pilot. Behind these Fascinating Rock trying to come with a run. Also Ribbons, Jack Hobbs idling a little bit out in front. Fascinating Rock throwing down a challenge. Air Pilot as well. Then the Corsican. Jack Hobbs besieged now by rivals, and Fascinating Rock has moved to the front. Fascinating Rock from Jack Hobbs, found right from the back of the field, is coming with the last challenge, but Fascinating Rock for the upset in the Kipco Champion Stakes. Wins for Pat Smullen and Dermot Weld.
Caravaggio, the last into stall 12, gave a little jump leaving the stalls. A bit slow away was Danzino on the far side. Quiet Reflection jumped out boldly. Near side Intelligence Cross alongside Don
Don Juan triumphant. Alphabet in the dark blue with the lighter cap. Harry Angel just held on to in the first furlong or so here. In fourth place in the all blue jacket. Caravaggio further back from Quiet Reflection, who's taken back in the field as well, alongside Tasleet. Then the grey Labrisa Breeze, the Tin Man. Further back in the field then is Washington DC, along with the held up Brando, and Danzino, who was slow to stride, is the back marker. Racing more towards the far side here. Don Juan triumphant, just the leader in the Kipco British Champion Sprint Stakes, but pursued now by Harry Angel, and further left is Alphabet. On the right, Intelligence Cross, and now Caravaggio on the right in the dark blue jacket, being asked to go get them as Harry Angel kicks for home as they race on towards the final furlong and a half. Harry Angel, Tasleek now challenging, blue and white colours on the far side, and the grey Labrisa Breeze, and Harry Angel is vulnerable. Tasleek charging. Here's Labrisa Breeze on the near side, loves the ground, loves Ascot, takes it up. Labrisa Breeze and Tasleek, these two battling on together, and Robert Winston on the game grey. Labrisa Breeze wins. Tasleek second, tight for third between old rivals Caravaggio and Harry Angel.